Oh my god, I'm actually streaming early for once. Holy shit, I ran out of rhythm whips. My bad. My bad. Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning. At least it is on my end. If it's afternoon for you, all props. Um, as the stream title suggests, I decided I wanted to try and do the story quests for today. I say quests because I learned that the cutscene that it suddenly triggered the last time was the start of Carlotta's story quest. So I was like, was Vicky mimic you? Okay, so it was the start of Carlotta's story quest. I'm blabbing, hold up. I'm in the habit of doing this. I need to greet and then just switch to chatting. Anyways, sorry. Okay, so it's the start of Carlotta's story quest. So what I'm thinking is this title fits either way. If it's Carlotta, it is Rover's love interest that we're going to be indulging in the story quest of today. If it is Rochia's that we're going to be doing, that is my daughter. I love her. I adore her. The title fits either way. The title fits either way. Just woke up, but here. I appreciate you being here, Swiggy Mimikyu. Thank you. Yeah, so that's the plan of attack for today. We're going to get, hopefully, it's Rochia's story quest, but if we have to do Carlotta's story quest because of the trigger cutscene, so be it. So be it. We will try to tackle them both today. Okay, let's see. Uh, how dare you? I did not realize you were not loading. I thought I was leaving the Wuthering Waves loading while I was blabbering on, and it was not. I was betrayed. I was betrayed. Anyways, but yeah, it's because I realized that there's a lot of stuff I have to get through by the time next week ends. So it's like if I was gonna do Lantern Rite, I should like take 2 days for that. And then I saw the requirements for Lantern Rite, and it's like, oh, I need Baiju's story chapter. Oh, I need to get through Natlan's entire quest. Oh no. And then I still wanted to do the John Victorio thing. Like genuinely, I really want to do the John Victorio thing because it's so funny. It's so funny to me. I would of course jump at the chance of like helping out Wuthering Waves John Wick. Like, hello? Can you imagine what kind of story it could be? It'd be awesome. This thing is my enemy. Pop up windows. It said the Carlotta's request said that it was gonna trigger at like midnight or something. I wonder if the cutscene will still like trigger even though like it might be a different time in game by now. Hmm. I'd have to see. I'd have to see. And I still haven't downloaded Honkai Star Rail. It just occurred to me. I still haven't downloaded Honkai Star Rail because like I'm still trying to make room in my files. I really want to though. There's a lot of things I'm missing in game probably, but oops. Okay, finally. It is loading. Oh shoot. Switch. Yep, the cutscene triggered. Carlotta time.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
Who is Capello? I missed plot.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
He's the uncle Carlotta told us about. You know, the owner of the pendant?
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz.
All that jazz.
Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast.
Or what if he turns things on his head and we get to sleep with the fishes?
Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me.
That's okay, baby. That's okay. Just get some rest. I can manage. And I'll make sure to eat all the food for you.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
To locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now.
That's Carlotta's uncle?
Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor.
See, now I like an older man as much as the next person, probably me more, but still, those eyes scare me. He should have had brown eyes. Those eyes scares me. The eyes, they scare me.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like laughing my ass off right now. I think it might have like cut off from the mic, but I'm laughing right now. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the godfather, and next head of the family. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay. Upon closer inspection, I'm just like, I'm looking at this dude. I'm looking at this dude. The eyes, the color of his eyes scares me a little bit. So in like with the rest of his face. But I'm realizing this is the kind of face I would have liked to see on Risley. You know, just a little bit of facial hair, defined cheekbones, a little bit of age lines here. He looks nice. He should have had a couple more streaks of gray in his hair, though. I would have liked if he had like proper streaks of gray or like white in his hair. Overall, good. This is still killing me though. Son of the Godfather.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour? Is it really just about gratitude?
Oh my God! Oh, Carlotta's family is a mafia family. Oh Jesus Christ! How did I? I am so dumb. We have associated ourselves with the mafia in Rinascita. Dear God. Why the sudden invite from someone of your rank? I do hope this meeting is as simple as it seems.
Of course. Just as stated in the invitation, I'm a man of my word.
Um, yeah, now look at that. That would have been such nice features on Risley. Cheekbones, facial hair, the lines. Oh, little brow lines too. That is so cute. That is so cute.
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person.
I see it now. He's got the face of a husky. He reminds me of a husky. They're cute dogs, but they mildly terrify me. They mildly terrify me. See, no, see, this is exactly why I thought of Risley upon seeing him. He reminds me of a husky.
But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
Mm. Don't look at me with those big old eyes. Don't worry, Carlotta's on it. And I heard it's someone high up in the family, but no, the family issues are my concern. Carlotta's my girl. Carlotta's my girl. But I do want to aggravate him a little bit. Possibly make him seem... Maybe I should lure him into trusting me a little bit. I heard it's someone high up in the family.
That does narrow down the possibilities. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Physaelias, and the Fraxidas, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family.
We really are gonna be associated with the Mafia and Rinascita. Oh, goodness me.
Especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
For a moment there, I thought he was gonna get closer, and I just like held my breath. Oh my god. You are Carlotta. What's the difference? I thought I was already an ally to the entire family.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear.
Oh.
Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that.
Oh, here we go.
But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
Men.
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended, that's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep.
I'm gonna call Carlotta as soon as this meeting is done. She needs to get a load of this.
The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose.
That's
Tell
neato.
me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
But I'm the leader of the Black Shores. And if not, it is my wife. Sir, you are not denying how sus you are right now. Exactly! He is mad sus! Bro is mad sus! I need to report him to my girl. I can't give you an answer right now.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies.
You know, see, his facial features would be so good on Risley. Someone needs to make a mod. Someone needs to make a mod or an edit. I would do it myself if I knew how to do it. You know what? I will try it anyway. I will attempt. But I need to find the right screenshots. Still, his facial features would look so good on Risley. I feel it in my bones.
So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs.
Oh. Sus. I need to get Carlotta on the phone.
Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are.
Mafia! Ooh, that's a really good Risley face. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god.
You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they?
Eee! I didn't even need to call my best girl. She knew. Oh my god. Or did we scheme this? Her face says we schemed this.
What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle?
We did not.
A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Oh, she just knew. She had her sixth sense and she came a running for us. Oh. I love my girl. I love her so much. Blue Hill with some of those features, though. Yes. Oh my god. Yes.
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull her aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together.
So you know how I mentioned he reminded me of a husky? Have you ever do you remember those like homophobic dog the homophobic dog meme? Where it's like, I know what you are. That's what his face is like. That's what his face is giving right now. Just as Carlotta's like, hey, why would you pull her aside? We've been through so much. Why did you not include me? Why would you want to talk to her alone without me? Why? Why? And he's just like, really? Really? In front of my freaking salad? Are you kidding me? There she is. Also, hi everyone. Hello, Whiskey. Hello.
But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
Spooky Mimic, you write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from, nor will I covet what's not mine.
Okay, but the fact that she was so adamant about us earlier, what does that mean? What does that mean, Carlotta? I've never forgotten where my privileges come from, nor will I covet what's not mine. And yet she was a little possessive earlier.
The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis.
A gun is a useful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy. Wrote it. Hey! The Boot Hill thinkings.
I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett. Have you heard?
Bennett? My boy? My son? What about him?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Well, that close-up of his eyes is really good.
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
What did Bennett do?
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family's schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors... No. When I decided to help with the Carnival, the game was already in play.
Would I be able to fast travel? Would it be cheating if I fast traveled? Hmm. Surely I could sneak onto a boat. That boat over there is too close. But that boat over there has people. And this boat has fruit. Now since I must bring him up every time, Rekka with those older features? Yes! We have discussed this many a time. It'd be so lovely if Rekka was able to show his age. Especially in relation to like possibly like deliberately aging himself. Because he wanted to feel human. Okay, could I feasibly make that distance? I possibly could. I can. What do you mean I have left the party? What happened? Have I been banished? Have I been banished? What happened? Oh, I see. It's over there. Ah! I see. I was checking the wrong thing then. And clown. Earlier mid-40s Rekka. Yes! Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. I'm not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Do I still have my mask? I should have my mask.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
It
future,
feels so strange
leaving
to
the
not have my mask. I want to be sneaky. I wish to be sneaky. Sword of Atrocity. What? When did I acquire the Sword of Atrocity? A knight's sword imbued with an obsession for mercy must be placed in the right sword pedestal to seal its power. What one calls mercy, another experiences as cruelty. Where is my mask? I wish to see my mask. There it is. I could not see it. It's removed. It's on? I do not see it. Wait. I thought my facial features completely disappeared. I was gonna be like, ah! They stole my face. Why is there a knight sticking out of a frame? That works. I gotta bounce. We'll check out the VOD for sure. Have fun and have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, Carlos. I appreciate it. May your day go splendidly. going to try and see how I can scale this without alerting the guard. Ooh, perfection. Perfect. Oof. We're in the shrubs. Yes! Nailed it!
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I'll have to wait.
Oh? Whoever was following me seems to have left. Is he one of them? But there's something distinctive about his attire and his demeanor.
Might I trouble you for a light, young lady?
Sorry, I don't have one. I mean, Mortifi does, but I don't.
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's reign is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Is he here by accident or by design? Maybe I can sound him out a bit. It looks like an impasto painting.
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
I don't know if it's just like me, but it looks like an impasto painting. See, impasto is like a painting technique where you like, I hope I'm describing this right, where you basically like layer paint to give it to give the painting an overall a sort of distinctive texture. It's like a really thick like layer of paint at some points to give it a unique texture. That's what because like the strokes here are giving it look a little raised at times. I like it. It's a very nice style. I don't know if I'm right though.
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
This is a very attractive NPC, not gonna lie. Look at him. He's gorgeous. See, now this guy doesn't scare me like the other one does. He's got the husky blue eyes as well, but he doesn't scare me like the other one. He looks very warm and welcoming. I just happened to see you studying the painting. You could say I'm waiting.
Then it seems you'll have to put up with me for a while.
I don't mind. So he's also waiting out in the rain.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter.
Why did we get a cut to a romantic scene? What happened?
Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting.
Why is this giving like Rucka after his niece died? I don't know. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, nor the mind.
They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
All right, one semester for art analysis and history. Let's go. We step closer to study the collage. Small, irregular shapes nest within larger circles, their edges melding together to form a delicate harmony. This balance, however, feels precarious, as if two opposing forces are on the verge of collision. A large circle completes itself by absorbing the smaller pieces. Maybe the artist is seeking some kind of change. I do like that idea. Look at this. What I like, in particular, is like the larger circle is like blue, right? As it's absorbing the smaller circles, at the border of each one, there's like the little white clash that helps. I don't know how to put this. You know what? I'm going to skip that part. I'm going to get to the part where I was thinking of. For some reason, the blue circles being absorbed become orange. That is a stark contrast to the blue that the circle is. It is, oh god, I think it's called complementary colors, where it's like colors directly opposite of each other on the color wheel. Blue is the direct opposite of orange on the color wheel, and that's what intrigues me. If we can say that the big blue circle is the Montelli family, as it's absorbing the blue circles, for some reason they seem to change to a color completely opposed to the whole. Why? Why is that? Is it because upon seeing the Montelli family from afar, you agree with their ideals? But in joining, is there a chance that you might see something you don't like about them? And come to oppose them? Could this be reflective of the traitors in the Montelli family and why they would have turned against them? And why is the orange circle over here by itself? Is a couple already opposed to it? Would this be representing the Phassalias? And why are the edges here orange? Is this supposed to represent something that the Phassalias, if this is supposed to represent them, when the Montellis have in common, that maybe might radicalize the unsuspecting person who wanted to join the Montellis in the first place upon seeing or encountering? Or maybe I'm overanalyzing it, who knows? Well, you know, art is always up to interpretation, and it's always so fun to come up with your own conclusions about things. Could I be completely wrong? Of course I can. I'm not the one who made this art. But as I see it, as I could interpret it, my own views, as the views of anyone else looking at this art, could be just as valid. But I think in this case, our old man here is like trying to get a specific answer out of us, so I think I'm wrong. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, nor mind. I'm just gonna write that down. And the fact that Rekka has a canon line about saying he'd do anything for art. Art. You know what I want to see? I wish, I don't think I've seen it yet. I think it's this dude from, if you've ever seen the movie The Iron Giant, you might have, or maybe you might have seen this meme. It's like this one dude with like black hair going, art. I think that's from the Iron Giant. I want someone to edit or draw Rekka like that. I have actually sketched it out a bit, but it's just so funny because it fits so well, it's actually kind of funny. Anyways, so the large circle completes itself by absorbing the small pieces. I'm sorry, I went on a whole ramble about this freaking painting, and I probably am not even like I'm not even like anywhere close to what he was thinking of.
You have keener eyes than I expected. Seeing essence beneath the surface. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness.
I see, I can analyze them more now. The Montellis. This could be something. This could be something that the Montellis and the Passaios have in common. Perhaps being crime families. Who knows? And then here's a little circle that was melding into this. It became closer to what the Montellis are. If this is to represent the Montellis, this is an orange circle that upon entering this little space, in the end came to a conclusion similar to what the Montellis believe in. What about this one, who's changing and joining the other circle? It could simply have melded with this orange part here, but no. Distinctly, it has inserted itself into the Montelli space. With this now, would this be representative of the traders for certain? Possibly. And there's a moon.
Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Seek change? You mean this painting? So it is about changing views. I was not too far off on that one. I was probably wrong completely in my interpretation. That was not wrong that it was about change of some sorts. Oh, Jenny, look at that. Look at the texture. It looks like it's impasto.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
Glory in Decay? I was discussing it with an old gentleman. He left as soon as the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow.
She's so small. I love this height difference.
When it rains in Raguna, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash.
Not me remembering that one line that Rekka may have said that went, "You must learn to love the unknown." Bruh! That fits so well here, though. Especially with the old man's thinking.
Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution. I can only imagine your confusion.
Very much a lot of confusion, but it's you, so... The Montellis do enjoy their intrigue, don't they?
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets.
Benny, no!
It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
So this Bennett betrayed the family as well? maybe, hear me out. Maybe he was a scapegoat. Maybe he was a scapegoat. What if he discovered something unseemly? Was discovered and then disposed of so he wouldn't expose it? Hmm.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And
And?
the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
That's rather cryptic.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
So you're asking for my help?
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not a member of the family.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
Why Cat's Eye, though?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think?
It does. It does.
Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems.
Uh-huh.
Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
We must prevent this threat and bring peace to Raguna. I want to uncover the true identity of this lurking shark.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis. But among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
Let's go, Bee! Let's go!
What made you say that?
You're always one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor the present?
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought.
Might. After everything we've been through.
But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Then, let's try our luck at his residence. Looked it up, and yes, Rekka did say that in a Dream Bubble note. Oh. Must learn to love the unknown. It is time for Benny's Filiberto. This is the guy who's spying on us. I think he said if the padrino, if the godfather stands down, will Capolo be the leader? You rat! Filiberto, I expected more from you. That happened.
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn.
Codenames?
Yes, we address each other by code names. Handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items, but my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
I'll go have a little chat with them to see what they know. You can find a way around them and continue the investigation.
Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest,
I'll improvise as needed.
Hopefully,
take off my mask.
we'll make new findings.
Should take off my mask. I look sus. Should take off my mask. I look sus. Hello, friends. Countrymen. Acorn. Sage.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Is that Keanu Reeves?
Neither do I. Listen up.
Is bro Keanu Reeves? Look at this dude. Okay, maybe I'm mistaking the face. Acorn. Sage.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm Cat's Eye. New to the family.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Mistook the face. A conversate about margaritas.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Oh, very subtle, me. Very subtle.
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Did you recover the stolen goods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
But to be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Isn't your boss worried?
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
Well, that should do it. Time to meet up with Carlotta. These guys, their weakness is their soft-heartedness. They think they're helping out an innocent little new recruit.
So, they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's hiding something. Or maybe he's in control all along. Things just don't add up.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That explains why you were there.
But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee.
He was a junior?
I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
The family protects its members. And in turn, the members bring the family glory.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh! Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
Without making a movement, you follow Carlotta's line of sight. Not far away, a man partially hidden is frequently glancing in your direction. It seems he is observing you and Carlotta. We should kiss. PDA makes people uncomfortable. Maybe he'll look away and we can make an escape. Oh, noticing your gaze, he immediately starts running. Darn.
After him, quick!
Oh, okay. Oh right, I also met a weirdo and self-professed director while I was on the ship. While he seemed like he had more than a few screws loose in his head, the dreams he sold me were certainly worthy of collection. 10 out of 10 record description from the Dreamable Note. Ooh. Weirdo and self-professed director. Self-professed? Bro is published. Adriana. Well, he seemed like he had more than a few screws loose in his head. The dreams he sold me were certainly worthy of collection.
Going against wind.
Art.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
Ah, these old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No running, no chasing. And just a glance and you can tell we're Montellis?
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
If that's true, then why are you here? You say one thing, but then do another.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
But you can decide when to leave the table. Is that why you left?
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Bennett's death may not be as simple as it looks. We were also looking for more clues in his home.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who is this Scarlet Velvet?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
Head to the most reliable source of information. There we go. I can scale up here. I cannot scale. I wish to climb. I wish to climb. Whoop.
The battlefield is
fell.
dynamic.
Oh! That's fine. So man's probably sold dream bubbles at one point. Interesting. Do you think they may have been dream bubbles that he and his muse collected? That he had to part with because he couldn't bear to keep holding on to them? What the? Huh? That scared the crap out of me.
This is the place.
Or maybe he might have just sold dream bubbles because he wanted to, like... I forgot what the word was. It's like to spread, but not actually. Because he wanted to insert vocabulary word that it's blanking me. Dreams or memories. So they wouldn't be stuck in the Garden of Recollection, even though he wasn't currently making movies. Or something, I don't know. The best place for information is a pub? I didn't think Scarlet Velvet would hide somewhere so public.
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks.
No, this one. Like, the biggest source of information is a pub. It would make sense why Kaya frequents the Angel Share then. Like there, he can engage anyone in easy conversation and get any information he could possibly want. I mean, at least easier than he would in most places, because this is a place where you come to relax. People's guards would naturally be down or be lowered, or have the potential to be lowered a lot quicker and a lot easier than they would outside of it. Plus, with a few drinks, a few tongues might loosen up a bit more. And if he has a high alcohol tolerance, if he has a higher alcohol tolerance than people take him for, of course he'd be able to keep his wits about him and extract whatever information he wants.
Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed.
Oh?
A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down, just in case this is gonna come up in the story. Let's see, bitter, almond, and mint is danger. How they send messages by what they order. It's not just a drink. It's a conversation.
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings.
What will it be today?
A scarlet velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
That easy? Huh. There's an obsessed man, a joyous bartender. I'm sorry, a joyous man and an ordinary bartender. He is simply one hell of a bartender.
Kush, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge?
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Revenge.
Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
Blood orange gin, scarlet ribbon. It's a secret too terrifying to speak of.
Wait. Maybe I'm not ready for this. Forget it. I don't want to know.
Oh, he's such a baby.
Imperator above. I am but a humble man, obsessed with the secret code of drinks. I shan't risk my neck over this.
What grand schemes occupy your time?
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values. Through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink or even the same object can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available.
For an instant, you feel a gaze from where you got your drink, but it vanishes as soon as you look.
Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Is Carlotta suspecting the bartender?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Now I steal the flowers. A joyous man. Ordinary wine list. Interesting. I will look these up in my own time. Joyous man.
The wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening's your tender love. I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace.
Okay. Hello.
But this amber drink, a deadly poison? Or a healing tonic?
Excuse me.
No, leave me be. Don't bother me. The void, the endless void has consumed me. I want no part in anything. Who are you and who am I?
We've lost him.
Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Seems like the alcohol has brought out his inner bard. Is he just drunk? Or completely out of it? For a moment, you sense a pair of eyes on you from where you picked up your drink. But as you turn to look, once again, the feeling quickly fades away.
Let's go. Clearly, he's not the one we're looking for.
Same. A voluble woman? What does it mean?
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in.
Oh, a chatty woman. Ah, I see. Care to join me for a drink?
Don't get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me.
Tell me the most curious thing you've heard.
I heard some rumors that the Montellis and the Order might have a closer relationship than they're letting on. But I wouldn't bet on it. When change is coming, you can always sense it in the air. It's hard to pin down at first, but when you do, it's often too late.
For an instant, you feel a gaze from where you got your drink. But it vanishes as soon as you turn to look.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
I can hand him the scarlet velvet ribbon.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No. We're here for you.
As expected from a scarlet velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this scarlet velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
With this analysis that this little statement she gave, I can also see why it benefits Diluc greatly to be like a bartender at the Angel Share. He doesn't have to run it. He can simply let Charles do it. But in the same way that I would think that Kaya would benefit from being a patron here at the Angel Share for information, Diluc being the bartender also gives him plenty of benefit himself, because he can listen into conversations, he can serve people and the patrons there.
Well,
Hi,
well.
Cat.
It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis.
Cat, away from the keyboard, please.
The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight. I mean, we can just talk. We're here to solve problems.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a vault keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
So there was a connection after all. Seems like the news hasn't reached you yet.
That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Now, what is this? Oh, I see. Okay. That's the boss battle from the main quest. I have not unlocked this yet. Ayo. Oh my god, I appreciate this in Wuthering Waves. Back in the original, like, Huanglong map, I could not find the hidden entrance to, like, Ling Yang's boss at all. But ever since they did this, and they offered us, like, a little location to help find the bosses, things have been so much easier, and I appreciate that so much of Wuthering Waves. I have not unlocked this area at all! Oh no! I suppose we'll have to do this manually. But Rekka selling dream bubbles as a sort of side job as a way to raise funds for his first crew, especially with him stealing bubbles right from the garden itself. To him, it's better to let others keep their precious memories than have them locked away in the garden. Got it good, TBH. I do love this idea. Yes! I do love this idea.
Dragging me out of my lab for this. You better have a good reason.
Shut up. You know you'd have fun with us. This man, he's just like, sigh, this is so much trouble. And yet you know he'd want to be the first person we'd contact if we ever needed help. I wonder,
the battlefield is
dynamic.
dynamic.
Need for Carlotta?
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Ah, the sword Acorus. Okay. I collected a bunch of those over there. Where will you take me? You will take me high
Good vantage point.
in a direction I don't want to go. I honestly want to know if, like, you know, I'm gonna unlock this waypoint while I'm here. I actually want to know if, like, maybe Mr. Rekka might have had, like, any dealings with Dr. Edward. Oh my god! It's a deer with plant horns! Oh! Hold up, what? I want my speed boost back. Give me my speed boost. Wish to skedaddle. Whee! Noom boy, noom! I love this. And of course, it's me finding out and being like, but in a good way. Do love that. That's like so cute. The Order.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
Oh, she's hot. She's hot. Oh my god.
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
The people are quarreling there.
The Order and the commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk. Running won't save you.
I like how we're just like shooting and firing off, and these people are just chilling. They're just talking, chatting away.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel, especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
Well, I didn't see anyone trading terminals here. All I see is you taking what's rightfully theirs.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you.
Illicit production? Traders? Is he talking about the Montellis?
How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy.
Oh?
When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
What you heard could be another lie from the Order. What if the Order is trying to turn us against each other?
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade.
Gently, she's so pretty. Oh my god, look at her. Look at her. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, the NPCs in this game are absolutely all so gorgeous.
And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
Montelli has been dealing with its own troubles lately.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
Well, you sure don't beat around the bush.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Some say he got what he deserved for stealing from the vault. And there are rumors that you helped him fence the stolen items. Of course, we think there's more to the story.
Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So Bennett left behind something on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
Sorry, did I scare you? Did I scare you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I pet my cat when she was like walking past me, and I think she like jumped.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Do not chew on my wire. Jesus. To test our hypothesis and to see if anything's of importance hidden. Oh my god. Scarlet Velvet is so hot. Oh my god. Whether you want to look around or head to that shelter, the choice is yours. I like it. Whee!
Watch out.
What? Imitation.
Settle. Fury boils.
My cat is demanding my attention. Ooh, that was a beautiful dodge. Thank you very much. I feel so bad. I don't want to beat up the puppers. I'm so glad I've gotten used to like playing this game one-handed. I can pet my cat. Sometimes I'm like texting with my friends, or sometimes like scrolling through like TikTok while I'm playing because I need the stimulus. Or sometimes it's just because my cat is a needy little child and she needs attention.
You're wide open.
And she gets fussy if I don't pet her for like 5 minutes straight.
Fear no more.
Oh, you're going? Okay, bye-bye. There goes my cat.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Use a sensor to see things. Okay. We spot a small, delicate rotor device. You have no idea how to open it. You decide to take the device and inspect it later with Carlotta. You notice a slightly faded oil painting. The woman in it wears a serene and enigmatic smile. Ah yes, the Mona Lisa. As you look closer, you see the pencil marks of the letters ML and CL in the woman's eyes. You come across a tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is why Bennett left. You decide to take the book and inspect it later with Carlotta. Whee! Alright, Carlotta.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo? Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
This line refers to the letters ML and CL in the eyes.
Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
40 winters. Try page 40. You flip to page 40, and there written in large numbers are 1, 9, and 0.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet
revolves right twice and a half. You and Carlotta rotate the device 2.5 times to the right. With a click, a slip of paper pops out, showing the numbers 4, 6, and 8.
MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing. Where did you find it?
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder.
Oh, okay. Be that way then. Keep your secrets.
But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Why are you stuttering? Isn't it a good thing that we found the terminal?
Oh, no, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
But now, shall we go get that terminal? Or see what item the code represents?
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Well, yeah. They mentioned earlier he was just a junior vault keeper, right? Naturally.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
Know me, if he somehow managed to get the code to a very high clearance vault, that means there's something sus about. I have no doubts that Ben is probably innocent, but there is something sus. There is something sus right now.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance.
Oh, the plot chickens.
Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I'll be with you, no matter what. So let's see where this leads.
Oh boy, poor Carlotta. That poor girl. I'll get that chest later. What? I've never unlocked. What? What? Just imagine the shenanigans Rick and his muse could get up to by selling memory bubbles together. That'd be cute. That'd be so cute. I know this path. Full mean. Oh no. I mistook this path. See, I'm telling you, I have no sense of direction. Oh, it's so cool. Wow. Ew, the composition is off. It's not centered. Ugh. Okay, perfect. I unlocked that. Yay!
Tell truth on facade.
Hadrian. I feel like that name should mean something to me. Hadrian. Is that like a legend? Pepe. I'm sorry, there was like a dog named Pepe. No! You did not steer me wrong! You did not steer me wrong! I quit! My beloved was here! I knew my beloved was here! Oh, hello, beloved! Hello, Fumin! Oh, and hello to you too, Seamoss! I don't have time to chat, but I greatly appreciate you and I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Bonus, Frecker uses his old appearance as a disguise. See, that has an extra element to it, because then it's not only just him using it as a disguise to, like, you know, be inconspicuous, but also it's like him just doing human shit. He can pretend he's just doing regular human shenanigans with his muse. It's like giving the same vibes as like when Rapunzel and Flynn Rider were like running amok in the town and just like keeping a low profile. It's just like just being a little mischievous, just a little mischievous together. Speaking of Rapunzel, oh my god, I'm gonna take a quick break to like rant about this. The Twisted Wonderland update on Twitter, I was shook. What do you mean? The Japanese servers are gonna get a freaking Tangled event with Riddle centered as Rapunzel. If you don't know Riddle, he is the character in Twisted Wonderland based off the Queen of Hearts. But still, ah! I am so jealous! I'm so jealous! I have to wait a whole year for this to drop? Excuse me? Hello? I can't wait to see everyone rambling about this freaking event because I need all the Riddle content. Riddle is one of my favorite characters. Riddle is baby. That's my boy, my son. Riddle, Azul, and Bill are my favorites. So it's the Queen of Hearts, Ursula, and the Evil Queen. Two of those are because the characters themselves are everything to me. But one of those is because initially, like, the character he's based off of is, like, one of my favorite movies ever, being The Little Mermaid, of course. Because Little Mermaid is one of those movies I watched in my childhood where I just watch it to the point where I can quote passages from it. You can give me, like, a live movie, and so every so often I can pretty much, like, complete it. It's not like Hercules where I can recite the whole movie, like, word for word, but it's really up there. I watch The Little Mermaid so goddamn often, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Tangled! Oh my god, they're finally breaking into, like, the newer movies! I mean, I think they might have, like... I think it's, like, they had a fairy event, which is based off, like, Disney fairies, supposedly, but still! I am so excited about that event in Twisted Wonderland, and I can't wait to play it next year. Ah! The one I'm looking forward to this year, though, is I think the Halloween one. Because, like, last year they had a Night Before Christmas event going on, and I'm just like, I want to see Skull Sun. I want to see Skeleton. Anyways, thank you for letting me rant. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Full Mean, my boy. Yes, Full Mean, the absolute boy. The boy of all time. Best NPC. I want to see more of him. Terminal Technician. Oh, she's cute. Hello.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
DC. It's from Duncan.
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But, if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Her fit is so cute. Carlotta's agent takes out the damaged terminal and projects the restored data before she leaves. As you and Carlotta review the projected data, you notice a pattern of movements between Margarita's Bennett's home and the vault with only 2 deviations, Liberty Square and a dock. Liberty Square. I was there not too long ago.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
Apollo again? That does sound fishy. Should we head over after this?
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
Niccolo and Novelli. It seems to be an unremarkable ornament blending into the quarter. Turns out to be a crucial role. Num, 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 num. Huh? Have it out of the vault. Inventory records. A lantern type terminal. I'm gonna write down the time for this because it requires a flash warning. Goodness me.
Someone extracted the core data module.
What is it, Angel?
It's empty now.
What? Sorry, my cat just like the ad for me.
This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
So that clears up all the questions. But what can he gain from it? He's already the heir. What does he need? Unless he was trying to garner favor with the Order?
In Rinascita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle?
I really like her face here. These models are all so expressive. I love that.
No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family. Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello. I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
No, it's okay. This is like my telenovela, my TV drama. It's okay to be a little less than perfect with friends.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now... Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
We may restore more data in this terminal. There could still be other possibilities.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
What's your next move if we find the module?
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
According to the plan, we and Carlotta go to the dock. I think. Yes. Oh my god. The drama.
We call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret trove of such value, the lack of security is strange. There was little resistance on my way here. This can't be right. Wait. I sense an energy fluctuation nearby. Time to investigate. The size of this place is manageable. I should be able to trace the source quickly.
You track the energy fluctuations, sifting through the gaps between stashed goods and looking for its source. A storage box catches your eye. Inside, a stunning handicraft adorned with jewels sits in stillness. It's exquisite, but not what you seek. On the left, A delicate aroma of wine fills the air as you spot bottles of golden osmanthus wine. Osmanthus wine tastes just as great as I remember. But where are those who shared the memory? I don't know, I don't think I quoted that right. To the right, carefully folded custom-made clothes catch your eye with their luxurious fabrics. But none of them are the data module you seek, nor do they seem connected to the mysterious energy fluctuation.
Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here? Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Will I find the data module on the other side?
Ah!
Or was all this just a trap?
Carlotta, no! Dang! She has been snatched. He's the pretty old man. Oh,
Hello again.
hi. Hello again, Carlotta's grandfather. You must be Francesco, the current head of the Montelli family. Or, rather, should I call you Padrino, like the rest do?
It would be my honor if you do. You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Was our previous meeting really a coincidence?
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree? That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
You knew I was coming. And you knew why I'm here.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust.
Hey, yo, Nono, are you giving me your blessing? I'm sorry, this is a serious situation, but Nono, are you giving me your blessing? Are you giving me your blessing?
As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this.
Oh my.
However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise.
Yeah.
This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
You mean data was erased from it?
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
That too. Okay, give me one quick sec. I need to go help out my cat. My cat, she is doing a mischief. I need to go help her real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello. I'm sorry. My cat was causing a ruckus. Okay, there we go. These records.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the Tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Physalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless.
What?
He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something. My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
Oh, that guy's a real one. Oh my god. That terminal. It was part of Capello's scheme. And they set a trap at the docks. Carlotta. I can't reach her now. I must go check on her immediately.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
In the meantime, Carlotta isn't either.
What is that?
The family will shield you.
These flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap. This Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, Duncan. When did it all begin? The hand that pulled me in. I need to get to the bottom of this. And quickly.
I hope
These
we get...
masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in this Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area.
I hope we get something like this in the Conria chapter where we can just peer into
Quickly and
Jane's
swiftly.
memories.
Yeah. Can you keep not even close?
Ah! Get out of this! No! What is this? Ah! What did I do? Ah! Okay, that scared the crap out of me. I'm like, I broke everything!
Still recognize me? You've crossed the wrong person. Improvise. The world is mine. Quickly and swiftly.
You.
Can you keep up? Still recognize me?
Ha! Broken. I realized I have not kept up with messages in the chat. I am so sorry.
Now there's nothing else
That's
in
okay.
my way. All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls.
Rekka using his old appearance would mean he'd likely have to use his old name too. Just feeling a certain warmth whenever he hears his niece say it, especially when they're not trying to sell bubbles, just the both of them. Bruh. You wonder if maybe like his muse like also disguises himself.
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandelier specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
I was gonna say, if his muse would also be disguised with him, do you think they'd pose as like a couple or something selling dream bubbles? Also, I didn't notice that her hair crystallizes. What the hell? Oh my god! That is gorgeous! Is that when her little gauge is filled?
The has been dyed red. Ah, there you are.
Awesome. She is so gorgeous. Genuinely, she's one of the prettiest characters in the game so far. I love her.
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
In the corner of the mansion, Carlotta's gaze is drawn to two members engaged in conversation.
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. A mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this sonora.
Carlotta pauses, trying to make sense of the situation. But one of the members suddenly notices her and begins asking questions, much to her surprise.
Huh. You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Fancy a wager? I bet
2 dinners, you can't guess what the Padrino's got in store for us at the rally.
If you're telling me.
Lighter than a dove.
I was bamboozled. I don't want to try to look up. Have to go up manually
Can you
then.
keep up? Can you keep up?
I was bamboozled.
Can
Why
you
would
keep
they
up?
have that there if I'm gonna fall off the balcony? Turn on the lights. Oh crap. Tonight's banquet is a big deal. It's my first time handling something this important. The higher-ups even had me and Barolo set the password for the lighting controls. But how do I make sure everything goes according to plan? I've got it! Keep the enemies close, just like with secrets. For the first 2 digits, I'll go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. As for the 2 digits, that last 2 digits, that's on Barolo. He took forever setting up the balloons in the hall. Maybe he was hiding the password in the balloons? Ugh, still feels a bit off. Better go check everything again. First 2 digits, the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. Like separately or all together? I mean, okay. I'm gonna turn on brightness because I can't see too well in detail. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 on this side. 4 on this side. So 4
Can you
trees.
keep up?
6. These are shrubs, they don't count. 6 as of this side. 6. These count. Okay, so as we stand, it's 6 trees. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 from the pillar. 4. No, these are shrubs. They don't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm haciendo bolas. I'm confusing myself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Middle hall. That's 12 total right now.
Finally, the line in the West End is ours.
Wait, so it'd be
Those uppity
6
pricks
then?
tried to screw us over with
2.
the order's backing. Good thing Petrino was there.
Honest trees? I don't know.
Finally, the line in the West End is ours.
So yeah, this section here. 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8.
Can you keep up?
Here it's 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay. So that's 8 plus 4. I think that's 12 on this side, that side. 8 over there, 4 over here, it's 12. 6 in the middle, that makes 18. One, 2.
Can you keep up?
3, 4. 18 plus 4, that'd be 22 probably. Okay. Hopefully that's right. I think that's something about the balloons.
Can you keep up?
Is it about the clumps or how many? It's 1, 2. Oh wait, it's not about how many.
Ah, there you are.
It's about finding it inside the balloon.
Lighter than a dove.
It's been 3 days. I haven't heard back from him at all.
Gently does it?
How will I...
It's been 3 days. I haven't heard back from him at all.
Gently does it?
How do I get up there? So we have to trust that. No. How do I get up there? Maybe I'll get launched faster if I go back farther.
I haven't heard back from him at all.
How do we get this? I'm attentive about looking around because I don't want the camera angle to screw me over. How to do this then?
Gently does it?
It's been 3 days. I haven't heard back from him at all.
Still fretting over yourself? Don't worry. We've taken every precaution. We'll be ready to act should anything go wrong.
Victory favors
What the hell?
me.
Why did I activate that? Oh well. At least I have some semblance of an idea how I can do this. How did I get up on... How did I get up on the table again? Yeah. I don't... Carlotta! I was able to get on the table once and then never again. Oh my god, camera angles, can you freaking not?
Gently does it?
Okay, there we go. That works. No, it just seems like... How did I do it before? How did I do it before? When did I get up on the lamp before? I was able to get up on the lamp once, and as soon as I figured it out, never again.
Can you keep up?
Don't worry. We've taken every precaution. We'll be ready to act should anything go wrong.
Thank you. I know you will. It's just... you were tangling with those wild tacit discords. He doesn't understand.
Huh?
I expect nothing.
I am suffering.
Can you keep up?
How did I do this before? I cannot for the life of me replicate how I got on that lamp. Okay. There we... Ah! Oh. There we go. Why did that take so long? How did we... What? I am going to kill something.
Gently does it?
I need to go higher. I hate these goddamn camera angles. Why? Why can't I have a male character in the party? I don't like having to shift the camera around.
Gently does it?
With her character design in particular. I'm not a fan of this. Maybe I have to hold. I have to hold, or I can try to use her echo skill, maybe. Nope. This is taking a level of precision that I do not possess. I wish she had a hold aim skill, but evidently she does not. Nope. How did I do this? Okay. I am not seeing a way of how I could easily do this. Sorry, Carlotta. I really hate these goddamn camera angles. Ugh. I want to look around, but I don't want to end up looking at her. How do I... Okay, you know what? If we have to pop the balloons around the venue, let's pop the balloons that are easily accessible and then keep going from there. Yes. Perhaps that can work.
Can you keep up?
What in the hell? Where did I go? Hold up. Or could I? No, not that one. Like this. Good. Oh, so close. Okay.
Still recognize me?
I got it. I got an idea. Please let me climb you. Please let me climb you. I cannot. So I have to make do with the wing, huh? Okay. Okay. I can work with this. Yeah, I love the music. The music is helping my mood so much right now. Alright, let's see. Okay, and then... Nope, that missed.
Can you keep
But
up?
I do know how to do this now.
Can you
My
keep up?
Toko's just like rummaging around like this. Ah! Too fast.
Can you keep up?
I am struggling with this. It's taking so much finesse. But it's okay. We got this. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Lighter than a dove.
How are we not able to... Maybe we should just try to land on it? Why am I struggling so goddamn hard to pop? I didn't even know! I'm struggling so hard to pop balloons! See, the Montellis, they hate. Oh my god! Oh my god.
A smooth journey.
Okay. No, Carlotta, this is not in fact a smooth journey. Should I just keep shifting on the wing until it...
Can
Okay.
you keep up?
Okay. New strategy. If going directly to the balloons won't work, what if I try to fire it? I try to fire at it from a different
smooth
angle.
journey.
No, Carlotta, this is not a smooth journey. We are struggling. No, that's not working.
Can you keep up?
This is taking so much finesse. Why? Why? And that's blocking our way. So up on the wing we go then. Okay, that's not working. Too high up, huh? Okay. Let's see from here. I guess once we settle on the balloon, we should summon the echo. Thinking that might be it. If not, we can try using her skill while resting on the balloon. Okay. Carlotta, no! I am genuinely truly stuck on this bit. I do love a good puzzle, but this is tricky, but I keep making her climb too fast. How is it I keep getting stuck on parts that I've done before? Why am I struggling to climb her wing? I climbed it up so easily before. Okay, there we go. We got this. We got this. Slow. Slowly. Perfect.
Lighter
Whee!
than a dove.
Oh god, why did I launch myself back? Carlotta! Okay. Up shift. How did I fuck up that bad? Okay. Center of the space bar, shift, and then we proceed. Okay. 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 Spacebar shift, proceed. What the heck? Spacebar, why have you forsaken me? Spacebar, why have you forsaken me? Go again, again. Okay. Spacebar. Wrong direction. That was S, not W. Okay.
Lighter than a dove.
Come on, Carlotta. We got this. We got this, girl. We got this. There we go. Okay. She drifted down so gracefully that time. She was a fairy. She was a fairy.
Can you keep up?
How are we not popping the balloons, though? Okay, then here.
Still recognize me?
Oh my god! Sweet Jesus, hallelujah! Oh God! We have done it! Oh my god! Okay.
Start small to build big.
What is this? Monai? Inspect. As you know, as you get older, your memory starts to slip. There's good news. I'm only in charge of the last 2 digits for the light control password. Well, I'll just go with August 9th. It's an important day for me. It's my wedding anniversary to my dear Mathilde. And also the day Padrino baptized our Charlotte. August 9th it is. Perfect for the last digits of the password.
Still recognize me? Can you keep up?
We have finally done it. Oh, goodness gracious me. So you jump from the wing, get on the thing, and then you use her
Fancy a
echo.
wager?
Okay.
Keep up.
Now you know. Okay, let's see. What was the number total for the trees? 22. Okay. 22. And then August is, I believe, 8, 9. What? Well, the 2 is right. What? Wait, how many? What? There are 62 trees?
Time to check the lobby.
How? I only tried 22. What? Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
I'm looking at what happened 11 years ago.
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
La Llorona? What is she doing here? Hold up. Shouldn't you be looking for your kids? What is the La Llorona doing here? Oh my god!
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
It's like reliving the past. This is not exactly how it happened.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
Yeah, but she's really pretty. Her mirror self is so pretty.
Is that the exit? Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories.
The mirror self! Get her! She's really pretty.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here?
Jenny, I love her color scheme so much, and I would love to replicate her makeup.
Cut the nonsense.
Little crack included.
You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you?
Look at that. It's such a beautiful makeup look. Including the little crack effect. It'd be gorgeous.
True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way, and keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for? I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true? Planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work. Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
Oh no.
Keep up. Running won't save you. Still recognize me?
But I reckon if you need to send fans to sort of enter some memory bubble, leading to them both need to get dressed up, both equally shook at how nice each other looks. I do love that idea, yes.
Found your weak spot.
Why is this giving Boot Hill energy? Is it the part about craving love and acceptance even though
Nice work,
they've consigned
but
themselves
this
to
is
being a
only
weapon?
the beginning.
Is that what it is? Is that what did it?
You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
The wind ceased abruptly, leaving Carlotta enveloped in an oppressive, humid stillness and an metallic scent. Overcast sky, a haunting memory of that the rainy
Blood
night she
debts will
thought of.
catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help! Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? The world is mine.
Every time she says the world is mine, I can only think of like Hatsune Miku. How did this happen? How much intel did the Thessalians have? This was a betrayal? Was it the Uncle scheme all along?
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters.
Replace rain with fire and boom, Boot Hill. Yeah.
Intel says the Thessalians are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye.
How they must be waiting for a capable hero to help them. Boot Hill.
They ambushed
Connection.
Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
Padrino?
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Thessalians were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block, and the dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Thessalians keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
Do you ever wonder if this could have been how like Boot Hill took on the
Quickly and
task of
swiftly.
leading his family in the fight against the IPC?
Still recognize me? Found your weak spot.
Do you think he could have done this in the process of like trying to help his family like fight against the IPC, taking on the leadership role, even though he has maybe not as much experience as the rest of them, or he's just as anxious as the possible outcomes, but he knows someone has to step up.
Still recognize me?
Oh my god, I can't even begin to imagine if something like this happened in like his dream bubble when Sunday had the whole like
I alone will decide whether it's for
how did I dodge that even when it was like in the character screen? But yeah, can you imagine a situation like this happened in the dream bubble with Sunday? Where he successfully led his family into a situation where no one was lost?
Can you keep up? Improvise.
Where maybe a decisive battle was able to be won because he made different choices than those that were made in the moment or in the actual past?
Take this. Still recognize me? Running won't save you. I'm still standing. Victory favors as me.
I mean, he did have high status under Spectre's clan, so he kind of had to step up. Oh no! That could be like one of the moments where he realizes something's up. Like, he sees a battle that he fought in on his home planet, but the outcome is different. Maybe a sibling whose loss he particularly felt hurt over didn't happen because of a different decision he takes in the dream.
Brilliance lights the way. Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End. It's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions? Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay.
Find the end of the maze. Line to be found over here. Just making sure. Choose a path to leave the maze.
Can you keep up?
Left! You should have gone left! Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together, from one window to another. I'll keep you company.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
No, not this way, Piccolino. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
Path never imagined. The choices seem endless, yet you suddenly notice a path that's never been taken. Not right nor left, but something different. Turn back. Back to where you started.
Why are you?
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, I'm here to deliver this.
That is the ugliest gun I've ever seen in my life.
The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord.
Huh?
Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, Whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
Alright, head to center stage.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders? I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here? Take this!
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. Wonderful sound.
Still recognize me? Glory demands
Help
more.
no, this excuse buys a Boot Hill's revolver being nicked. Bruh! Bro, that'd be so cool if it was. Can you imagine? Ha!
Found your weak spot.
Can you imagine if that was one of the only things that survived the rubble? That was the only thing that survived the destruction of his home.
The hour is upon us.
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story?
Huh?
A story about why a certain girl was adopted. Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Who would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon, defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
Well, no wonder she's categorized as a mutant resonator. Holy hell. The duress that poor child had to have been under. Oh my god.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
What do you plan to do next?
Like I said, we seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
We're taking initiative. I like it. Having him come to us, well, that certainly makes things interesting. Wait, 2 days later. At 19 o'clock. Wow, that was god tier. That cutscene, beautiful. Heartrending. My appreciation for Carlotta grows ever more. Genuinely. Waha. Orban?
Can you hear me? Just
Crystal
checking
clear.
your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice?
Everything's going according to plan.
Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Bourbon.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event.
We gave you the heads up before. Boss wanted a batch of gifts for our business partner.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour is enough for me.
What was that?
Oh, I merely meant I thought it was good to come here half an hour early. We can get ready far sooner this way.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
A token? I don't have one. Where's the promised handler? He should be here by now.
Hey, Tulip! Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Visitor slyly palms a tulip coin, hiding the gesture in the shadow. He discreetly accepted and presented as proof of your identity.
Tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's.
Well, it's been a while. Don't tell me you've already forgotten me.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
Gian, no. Stop being a gremlin.
Have you made it inside?
Mm-hmm.
This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Ooh. No. Yes. Ha. There we go. Here. Here, and you here.
It's to everything I've experienced on this journey.
This way. And this way.
How did it go? Any issues?
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on.
There's Carlotta's gems around.
Blind spot? Done. Back window done.
This is exciting. I can't wait to see this all go down.
Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done. The front of the hall. Done. The setup is complete, and the time we planned is drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
We wait here. Is that a mandolin? Oh.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday. Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett is just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us.
Poor Duncan.
The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
You've betrayed your family's ideals.
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
Oh my god!
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
Oh my god! Rover's chemistry with Carlotta is absolutely immaculate. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it!
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough.
I want some medicines.
Welcome to Rosemary's Apothecary.
That's exactly
Your
what I wanted.
perfect potion awaits.
Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my god. That was amazing, bruh. My heart deadass skipped a beat when she said the whole "will you fall for me" thing. I was like, ah, ah! Like, does she need to ask? I already have. And I always will. Bruh. She could tell me to jump and I will ask how high. She could ask for steak and I say medium or well done.
I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days.
Rain. If only it could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world. Not the D-Lugon this time, but
today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover.
No! What if she was about to kiss us? No! ¿Por qué? Why would you interrupt? Okay, you got a pretty face. I'll let it slide.
My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
A little pout. She personally invited and vouched for me after all, but she's capable enough in her own right.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh?
Well...
I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
Well, that is a story between the two of us. Maybe I'll tell you next time.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
No, but Rekka and his muse having the same escape complete with the same lines. Oh goodness. Who would be the one to say, "Would you fall for me?" Oh my god! Wait! It works perfectly if you fall. Okay. An idea. Rucka taking his muse to the Garden of Recollection and then having to make a grand escape so his muse doesn't get, you know, like, discovered and or possibly taken in. And in a sort of will you trust me gesture, Rucka offers his hand to them and asks, will you fall for me? And then, without even a slightest hint of hesitation, takes his hand. Like, bruh, I love this. I love this idea.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt.
Oh, he's going to execute his son. Ooh.
There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
Huh? Carlotta? Are you leaving?
Yes. What, miss me already?
Yes, I'll miss you. Who knows when I'll see you again?
No need to feel sad about parting, for each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it. Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know someone like you won't stay just for me. And joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet. But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Cat's eye brooch. Cat's eye brooch from Carlotta, reflecting your golden eyes. Also a personal token from her. In Montelli, each member has an item corresponding to their codename. Carlotta might begin preparing this gift for you from the very moment she was captivated by your golden eyes and have offered you the name Cat's Eye. Oh, you don't intend to officially join the Montelli. You know that she will forever keep this codename for you. Cat's Eye, the first and only member to receive Opal's personal invitation. This might as well be a proposal. This might as well be a proposal. I love her. I love her. I love her so much. Okay. Each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. Ooh. Hey, Spooky Mimikyu. Consider this. That very phrase. But make it Rekka seeing his muse in the dream, maybe the one Sunday locked everyone in his respective dream before he leaves. Before he leaves, that is one of the final things that dream version of his muse says to him. I don't know, food for thought. Food for thought. Oh god, but I love this quest so much. Was there a little snag? Yes, there was, because I am dumb. I am dumb sometimes. Yes, it happens. But still, oh my god. 10 out of 10. 10 out of freaking 10 quest. I loved it so much. I will treasure that cat's eye brooch. I will treasure it greatly. I did not ask to be hurt like that, Pain. Why are you glowing? What is
We
this?
still have a long journey ahead of us.
Wait, Changli, I am so
Eons
very
of time
sorry.
on this vast land.
You are
all
being replaced
encapsulated in a
by
humble
my girl.
We still have a long journey ahead of us. Let's prep.
I'm making my whole personality Carlotta. She's my everything. My everything. Moments with you. Sign on, you crazy Opal. Complete if honor any night a family. Defeat Faye Ignis 20 times. Hey! Let's go! Okay, I know I said I was gonna do Rochia's story quest after this was done, but I'm looking at the time and I'm looking at my phone in which I've received a message, and I might have to leave earlier than I planned. Hopefully I'll find time to complete Rochia's story quest before I set to the John Victorio thing and the Sanhua skin quest. There's a lot I have to get done. No, this one I can actually delay. The Sanhua one I can delay. So the John Victoria one I should prioritize for next week, along with the Rochia story quest, and then seeing about maybe Baiju's story chapter, which is required for the event Lantern, right? Maybe the Netherland chapter as well. Lots of things to do. Busy, busy, busy. But it's okay. So next week, yes, John Victorio, for sure. Probably Rochia's story quest. And for certain, at all costs, we are doing Lantern right next week. I have to see my boy Shao. It has been years. It has been 84 years since I have seen my boy Shao. I miss him. I miss my sweet boy. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. In spite of certain snags and errors, we managed to get through today's stream. We have managed to delight in the presence of our beautiful Carlotta. I call this an absolute win. So, without further ado, remember to take your meds, stay hydrated, get a little snack, be sure to stretch, and have a fantastic rest of your day. May all go well. So, bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.